All right, I think we're back. Okay, that works. I think we're back, guys.
Making their way out now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Great. 63.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he gets absolutely popped to end
Let's go.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
They got some positive yards. That's a good downs. Gets the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately...
Let's go. Good job, D. Good job, D.
On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now it's Lance.
Oh, I didn't see him. I did not see him, and I shouldn't have never even threw that. But I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Holy crap, I didn't see him. I'm just being too careless with the ball today. That was a bad throw.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Now Hurts. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. This is complete to Charbonnet.
Good hit.
And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark. No good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the right and reeled in by Downs. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll get down to the 33-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Lance. That's complete to Pittman. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara.
Get in there.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Another shot for Kamara.
There we go.
And
We'll
he's
take it.
for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that
Come on.
much more difficult.
You know,
Woo!
their offense did its part in padding.
We came alive in the second half. We came alive in the second half.
And carry it across
Touchdown
the
pass, and then a rushing touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. On 1st down, Hurts. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the pistol, Hurts.
Dude, why would
To the right.
you see this game?
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Man in motion, headed right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. On target to his man, Berrios. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
There we go.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. He's got...
Let's go.
Get there and take him down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. This one finds Berrios.
Yeah, get him out of there.
And he's out of bounds.
That's all right.
They got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Run here with Kamara. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. Now a run with Kamara. And that short gain is...
Got him 100.
You set it down.
That's it. That's all. I just want to get him 100 yards.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits
Woo!
on the road and overall so far.
Defense came up
They
big.
improved to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.
Two freaking picks, man. I threw 2 picks. Trying to be cute. All right, we got the Panthers. Panthers got a good defense. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, this guy. All right. Yep, smart throws this week. Let's look at oh man. Also, so far he's winning in yards. Tied Sam Darnold, tutties. Jordan is tied with Lawrence and sacks. But I think he's winning in tackles for loss. Kamara. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get him 100 yards, because McCaffrey and Chubb. And he has more receptions or attempts. Interceptions, receiving. I spread the ball around. It's just not one player. Tackles. It's a man, we gotta get on that. No sacks. Sheriff. All right. Yeah, blocker focus. We need to get this running game like to where we're getting 3, 4, 5 yards a carry. We're averaging at least 4 yards a carry. So if I want to run the ball twice, that's 8 yards. That's 7 or 8 yards right there gone. I just got 3 yards to go, and it's 2nd and 3. That's the down the distance I wanna live at right there for next season. I know I'm not gonna achieve it this year, but I can build this team to achieve it for next year. Because I think I'm going to go into the draft and get me a backup, or I might not do that, and then I'll wait until after I get Lance to like 90 something and he's like getting ready to be in his 30s, then I'll trade him. See if I can get a number one or something like that.
And immediately, one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game.
I think him, Dax Prescott, and a couple of other, they stay. I think their organizations end up picking them up again and building around them.
No question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And play right
I forgot.
to Mario Davis. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Third and a lone yard coming up. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left.
All right.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down, a run with Barkley.
Yo, what?
And this one doesn't go far.
Okay. Knocked him back.
And it brings up 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence on the play fake.
That was on me because I bit big time on that. I was not looking at the quarter. I bit big time on that. That's on me, guys. That's on me.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Lawrence now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence shakes himself.
There we go. There we go. Good job, Barrett. Good job, Ridgeway.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive, and they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, This quarterback was a player they won in spite of a lot of issues taking care of the football that canceled out, really, the good he did on the field. He knows they were fortunate to get the dub.
Yep.
There is some momentum in
It's
this
because our
game. You
defense.
know he wants to play better.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Handoff headed right. Kamara. Across the 45 and still going. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good run, Kamara.
Spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Throwing his lands. A throw right side finds Pittman. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Kamara now on 1st and 10.
I went the wrong way.
And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now.
I tried to throw it away.
There, and they drop him. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
I tried to throw it away.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Kamara's got it. It's inside the 10. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field.
Dang, man, that sack killed us. That sack killed us.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll get it to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That was the weirdest animation ever.
And it'll give the Panthers a first down. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun.
Pick that! What?
In by Calvin Ridley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Open space inside the 40.
Yo!
Into the red zone.
This game, man.
Carolina. The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
I don't understand that.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
We got to tackle, y'all.
Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lance. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A big play, 23 yards to move.
Good catch.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yo!
Panthers pick this one up, and they stop him before he gets...
See, 78, man. You're supposed to break off. Because there was nobody open. Nobody open.
Turn.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38.
Yo! How did my guy just... Dude! My dude just stops. Freaking controller, man.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
My dude stopped. I had that. I had that.
Selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's go. He missed
That
it.
one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before they...
Damn, y'all.
Lines up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's like on 2nd down. They blitzes on 2nd down. Okay.
Looking to throw, Lance.
Someone
stepped in. It's intercepted.
He threw it to the right and I threw it to the left.
Oh boy.
It's not my fault, chat. This is it.
Issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Hutchinson reels it in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest.
Man, this game be cheating, though.
The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Over to Pittman on the sideline.
Dang, he almost didn't throw that.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Now it's Lance. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he'll get it up to the 44. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. From the 44 here on 2nd down. This is reeled in by Kamara. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Still sticking with the passing game.
I didn't even see him until I threw it.
Intercepted again. And the Panthers will get it back with some time to work with.
You got to be kidding me. I keep forcing the ball. Stop forcing it.
So good field position for the Panthers.
I'm trying to lose this game. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm trying to lose this game.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes.
I hate this controller, man. I think I broke it more last night. The other night playing 2K. Man, this controller will not respond for nothing. I can't get it to respond. When I go one way, it won't respond. We're going to lose this game, though, chat. I got a feeling. Jay, my guy's there. Pick that off, 57. Come on. Dang.
Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Able to find Hawkinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now. Sticking in the air with Lawrence.
Oh, what?
Over the middle. And he'll pick up enough.
He could throw it in traffic, but none of my guys can actually be there, right?
Instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
From the 28.
No way! He was wide open in the middle. But ain't no time.
And they catch up to him, but not
Wide open.
He's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Halftime.
All right, Kate,
We're going to lose this game.
you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Tua Tagovailoa, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Jordan Love, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. J.K. Dobbins, a touchdown run in the victory. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And
Turnovers that killed me in this game.
and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders taking again on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're working quickly here. They go play action on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. They're going play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that.
I think I overthrew it.
2nd down.
Yeah, I overthrew that.
Here's Lance now. Gets this one to Pierce. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Premium in this league.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. stay on
Let's
the
go.
ground with Kamara.
Get in there.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes
I need
down
another
for
controller,
the
man. This
excellent field
controller is
position.
irritating my soul right now.
The
I can't
Carolina offense
move
headed
how I
to
want to
now.
move.
They find themselves
So I gotta
trailing after the opening drive
anticipate.
touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. That's complete to Juju. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Second down now, 7 to go. Lawrence working from the gun. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down, 1 yard to go. Lawrence looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
No way! It took me off of it. It took me off of the dude. Come on, this game. I didn't touch anything, and it took me right off my guy. Oh, and they gave him a first down. I had him.
He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throwing now from
Picked it! Oh my God, he threw it right to him.
And they get this down
They won't react.
before being
What the
stopped.
hell?
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
This throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Carolina. So that brought
Man, this game cheated me so big.
as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately, well, that was teaching tape right there.
Finds his man downs. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing his lands. On target to Downs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. In a good spot here, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
From the 31. That one complete to Njoku. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Get in there. Tutty. Come on.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is
Come on, defense. We need the ball back.
Every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Told y'all this was going to be a game.
Right down the middle.
But I can't believe I threw so many picks. I can't believe I threw so many picks.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Now, hadn't been for my defense.
Johnson with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return.
If it hadn't been for my defense, we would have lost. We would be down by 3 scores right now.
About set to go once again offensively. And I think they
Dislocated thumb, huh?
Everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets there.
Damn, fumble.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Barkley's got it.
Come on.
Green grass ahead. And they finally bring him.
Can't nobody take this dude. Come on, man. This game always doing this.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
He tired.
Lawrence now off the play action. Rushed out of the puck.
There we go.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's gonna run for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Let's go.
And this hit to the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Space, left
Let's go! Let's go! Clip that, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Just sensational.
Let's
speed
go!
that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run.
Good run, Kamara. That did it right there. One play, shouty. 80 yards. Get your 100. Get your 100.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Now we got to keep Barkley from doing the same.
Johnson now on the return. And he's gonna make this
We got to keep Saquon from doing the same. But they ain't going to run it. They got to pass. They down by 2.
And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First down throw, Lawrence. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hockenson reels it in. And they're going to bring it.
That was a good move because that was a double move.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No way!
Fine Hockenson.
50. Dude, as soon as I get off, you know what?
But not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Escapes the puck. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Able to get it to Barkley.
Thank you.
Defense gets there to force a small loss. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Panthers down by 10. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Good.
Ah, I tried to get through there.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a run with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. run for Kamara. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. This is Kamara, and he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got
Let's go.
just enough to move the chains.
We escaped 2 tough games, y'all. At the beginning of the season. 2 tough games. And we haven't even gotten into the division. No, we did. The Chargers. That was the first game. That was the divisional round. Oh, that was a divisional game.
Win column for the Raiders. And they're continuing to survive the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners, as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Well, at least Kamara is a league leader in rushing now. I got 20. Got the Browns tonight. All right, so Sunday Night Football's matchup looks like this. We got the Browns, and then we got the Broncos. So Browns and Broncos tonight, 10:30, for Sunday Night Football cave style. That's going to be my time, y'all. I appreciate y'all being in the building. I will see y'all tonight.
In reality, it is a man's true destiny, which is always within himself.
Explore your future.
Explore your future. Explore your future. Explore your future.
Explore your future.
Freedom.